is ILEG technology screens. I got these screens that I've had in my home front since I was back in the garage, that are these pieces of cardboard that are sitting in these containers of water. They're just submerged in water. And they've been in there roughly about a year in this water. So I saw a few companies back that made this this paint that you can paint over a piece of cardboard, and you can basically make it weatherproof, filled with water and everything, the whole 9 yards. So I thought to myself that it'd be cool if we were able to make our own formula that we can coat a screen, convert it to our black technology, and make it completely weatherproof. So these screens have been soaking in these containers for quite some time, so I can get an understanding how we can develop this. So I told you before, I got this kick on doing physical screens. Like, we're just developing all this crazy physical screen technology, and we've been like screens and testing. I literally outside today went out with this surface right here and a 50 lumen projector, and it pulled outside right out in the open, right out in the open, it pulled. So that tells us in the day we get 50 lumens to generate outside just by holding the screen. We can get anything to run. So the new technology is working quite well. But cardboard projection screens. Yeah, there is a thing called cardboard screens. I've seen them. Cardboard projection screens. Except these are gray and white screens, and it's just cardboard. It's a very thick, heavy cardboard, and that's basically about it. So I've been interested in getting in the field of that, but also to having screens that are completely weatherproof, made out of cardboard, which I think would be amazing to have a screen that's completely out of cardboard, especially for people at the end of the day that are huge about the environment and keeping it intact. We'd love to have one of these screens in their backyard. Of course, all the formula chemicals we use and everything are all biodegradable and help safe for the environment. So that's one of the things I was thinking about investing into. On top of that, this would be a fantastic screen also too on top of that for gamers, because we built PCs out of cardboard, and it'd be insane. We want to do, I like the wall PCs that they have, the ones they do that hang up on the wall. It's a flat piece, it's much thinner than that, which again, I can't use that. I'm gonna have to change that out again. It has to be completely flat to the wall. And imagine that having a screen built into it. You got your computer and display, and you got the screen at the exact same time on one unit, which I think would be a pretty cool idea. So again, those are some of the things I'm thinking about. But one thing I would love to have is I would love to have a cardboard projection screen. Now it's in translucent or transparent technology. That's what we're working on over there. And have these visible screens. And a visible screen like that, a translucent screen, is considered to be a luxury screen. It is. If you saw that technology, it pulls up a beautiful image. Outstanding image, which again, on a 720p projector looks absolutely incredible. Alright, so I'm building something right here. I've got to build something here and put something together here. That's why I went and got myself some cardboard. I think we're going to do the cardboard screens at 100 inches only. That's the size I want to do them in, at 100 inches. That's tall enough. I don't think where I got the idea. I need 3 of those. I've been way too big. And one of the things I love about cardboard is that all the furniture in my home front is all made out of cardboard. Yep. Now, if you think it's made out of this stuff, no, we got to get a special kind of cardboard for that stuff. I'm at a form site. This guy builds amazing furniture, all out of cardboard, and this stuff looks so real. It looks so real, like it's actually wood. It's incredible. This guy's really good at it. And I friended him so me and him could talk, and he's showing me all these cool ways of actually designing my cardboard at home. Now, unfortunately, we can't show you that because, again, we have a stalker, which, again, that's what I had to take care of today. I had to go down and get something taken care of because the individual has been stalking me and following me around, doing some weird stuff, even taking pictures of me, which you'll see on his YouTube account. There's a lot of pictures of me in there. I'm constantly stalking me. He's a weird guy. But anyway, we used to be to show up our home front, but now we can't do that anymore because this guy does some weird stuff. I mean, literally, even took a picture in the Julian Apartments I was at. He literally took a picture where my cat sat in the window. That is extremely creepy. But yeah, that's what we had to deal with. But that's why we don't do that anymore. And I think that's why a lot of YouTubers don't show where they actually live at, because you have to deal with creepy people at the end of the day. But unfortunately, that's what happens. How far do we go on this? Let me see. I want to cut this a little better than this. Surface. We don't show that area off anymore. But yeah, my home front, all my furniture is all made out of cardboard. And yeah, you can sit on it and everything. Just like the guy who made the desk, you can take anywhere you want to. You can stand on that thing. So it's pretty cool. It's made out of a special kind of cardboard, the same way we got to build the screens. And these are more of a heavier constructed cardboard. Like I said, you can't go at that with a pair of scissors because you ain't getting through that with a pair of scissors. It's just not going to happen. You got to go out there with a saw to do one of those. And I was able to make some very beautiful furniture with it. He helped me do my my dining room table, which has a bit of a curve to it. It's pretty cool how he does it. I was able to do that. And yeah, it looks pretty nice. I love it. People go over there and believe it's all furniture. On top of that, there's no weight to it. I mean, my sofa weighs absolutely nothing. So when I move, yeah, nothing. I can just pick it up and take it with me. It is freaking sick. Got myself my cloud couch, giant sectional LED lights, the whole 9 yards. Even got peekaboo windows in it with little cities in it. I hooked that thing up. And I can wire my speakers into it, all of it. It's pretty cool. And on top of that, the entire thing connects together with a magnetic system, which we used over here to connect our stuff together. It's a magnet that locks together. Now, as for memory foam and padding, you can buy all that stuff on Amazon, everything you need. As a matter of fact, I got the idea because I was watching people build their own cloud sofas for their apartments. Instead of spending like, well, an ottoman for a cloud sofa can cost you $6,000. They're not cheap. That's a very expensive sofa. You could spend $15,000 for a cloud sofa. They're very expensive. $8,000, $6,000. To find one for $2,000 ain't gonna happen. I know, I checked. You can't find it. The ottoman alone for one of them can cost you an easy $3,000, $4,000. $6,000. And with the cardboard system, what the guy was showing me, you can build whatever you want. And again, people thinking, oh, it's cardboard boxes. No, you're so far behind on that. No, it's not cardboard boxes. It's actually a very thick, multi-layer cardboard around that thick. And you would literally have to take a chainsaw or a saw to cut through one of those things. They use them for pallets for 10-gallon containers. They support 10-gallon containers, multiple containers, like 12 10-gallon containers. Those things can support easily without cracking or bending. That's what they use them for. So somebody got the idea of turning it into furniture and became a millionaire off of it. Believe it or not, yes sirree. So it's the way it's constructed. Those metal, not metal, but those tubes that you get, they put in paper towels and stuff. They make heavier versions for larger rolls of paper. Those are used as a form of support system that you can use. And for some people saying, well, it doesn't have any spring support. Nothing has springs in it anymore. Did you notice that no furniture they make today has no springs in it? It has a memory foam system in them now. Beds don't even have springs in them anymore. That's old stuff at the end of the day. They use a memory foam system. The memory foam system is able to support your body weight and also to keep you from basically, you can make them stiffer. You can make them flexible. You can make them softer. We don't use springs in beds anymore. Those are old beds that use springs. That's what made things change to make it easy to build your own sofas, because now it's not required a spring system anymore. It's a memory foam system. Yep. That memory foam system, the first memory foam system was a bit of a nightmare because you would lay on it and it would leave an imprint of you there. The they have now that you could lay on it at 300 pounds and get off of it and it just whoop, go right back the way it was, like it never even happened. And it's so sturdy that you see people set wine glasses on them. I had one. I set the wine glass, and I was like, what the break? Yeah, because I come from an era of springs. That's the era I came from, you know. Spring pop up, catch you in the back, that kind of nonsense. The minute you lay here, that and crunching sound. Yeah, that's the way I grew up. But now you look at it today, mattresses are not even made that way. There's no springs in none of the mattresses now. They're all memory foam systems. So if you're able to sleep on that memory foam system, get up the next day without your back backing in half, imagine that's the same thing they sell now for people build their own sofas. You can literally build your own cloud sofa any way you want to. And again, this material, you can actually put in your own cell phone charging docks if you want to. I got several cell phone charging docks. I got one that stands up. I got one that lays down. I actually am working on one now that actually hovers, that allows it to float. You can put whatever you want in there. You can build it any way you want. So the thing about it is you can go to the furniture store, and I bought plenty of furniture and pay all this money, you know, get squeezed into paying something down at a certain time, or they take it from you, or some other dumb nonsense you have to go through. And you'll pay all this money for something at the end of the day that turns out to be nothing more than basically just plastic and wood combined together. Because it ain't real furniture. Real furniture would cost you thousands of dollars, which is something that you could pay for in the 1950s and 1930s and so forth. That was real furniture. Now today costs you an arm and a leg. Indian oak furniture, good luck on. And on top of that, it's expensive. But yeah, good luck on trying to find enough friends to help you move that out the door, because they're just not going to do it. It's too heavy, you know? So the future of furniture has changed dramatically. I was helping somebody move. It never really dawned on me as many times as I moved that the mattresses were moving in and out had springs in them. I didn't think about that at first. Until later on, I started building my own sofa, and I was like, huh. I just realized that there's no springs in it anymore. Yeah, it's a memory foam surface. Now this time, for this surface, you'll pay for the thickness, how thick you want that foam to be, the density and all that stuff, the memory system. That's what you pay for. But still, it's not a lot of money. It's less to build a customized cloud sofa than it is to actually go out and buy one. And these things are super lightweight. As the guys explained as I'm watching his channel, he's saying it's super lightweight. There's no weight to it. You can pick this up and carry it right out the door whatsoever. It's very well constructed. You won't damage it. And guess what? It's actually also water resistant. Because they're even making fire resistant now. It's called a flamboard. A flamboard is basically a piece of cardboard. It's actually completely fireproof. Isn't that freaking cool? So your stuff is fireproof. Means your couch will burn before mine will. Because mine's fireproof. I can drop wood on it and it just rolls right off of it. I weatherproofed it with the solution we designed for screens. So what I want is, I want to be to design an area where everything's all cardboard. My desk is made out of cardboard, which I did plenty of tests on that. We built PCs out of cardboard, which we have right over there, or cardboard PCs. We built, so me paying $70 for a micro case that, again, is going to compress all my parts inside some freaking fish tank. I can basically expose all my parts and build the way I want to. Choose my own kill switches how I want them. Any way I want to design it. Check my liquid cooling system sits up there on containers that look like they're spilling out paint all over my case. The fan system on these things keep my PC nice and cool. Modified all my fans on this side over here with the big 4,000 RPMs that keep that system nice and cool. I'm going to get a temperature gauge. You wouldn't believe how cold it is under those radiator systems. It's like air conditioning underneath there. So I can modify it any way I want to. Power supply can be exposed. I can design my power supplies any way I want. There we go. Customized power supply. I can have more exposed. That's what I like about open case PCs, so I can see all my parts that I paid for. Then having a PC where everything's closed in, you can't see that. Mind you, your PC's inside of a case. So again, it's still an area that accumulates heat. I got this thing about cooling my stuff down. It's a big kind of a whoopsie. Got to get that fixed. Hold on for a minute. Let's fix that for a minute. I got a bit of a... anybody who works on PCs has a thing about basically keeping their stuff nice and cool. If it's something you become obsessed with, you should be obsessed with cooling. Because cooling means at the end of the day, your parts will last longer. If your stuff's not cool, then your stuff's going to burn out. You won't have it anymore. That's what's going to happen. You're sitting there one day, you're going to go, poof. You hear that sound before? That's the most frightening sound they hear in electronics, that poof. That means a fuse blew, or something went wrong, a transistor, or something shut down on your board, and it's going to cost you a lot of money. That's what that little poof sounds for. But yeah, I like to build them out of cardboard. So again, it saved me a ton of money. I put my parts anywhere I want. If I bought a PC motherboard to put it in, it'll lay flat to the board. Mine actually stands out. They all glow in the dark. So I can do ice cubes on this side, empty containers on this side. So I can develop any way I want. So I'd rather build out of cardboard any day. My desk, I can custom build any way I want. Unfortunately, we can't remove this desk, but the one I have over in the home front is gorgeous. Man, I got docking stations on there. I got my VR docking station. Anything I want to put on there, I got it hooked up on there. And since we developed all this translucent technology, all my screens now run off 500 lumen projector QME setups. My desk is a beast. It is gorgeous. So I have Fully Cooley on one side of my desk, which I went and printed out the Fully Cooley artwork and basically have it on my desk and painted each individual of the Fully Cooley outfits and glow in the dark so everything glows under the black light. My entire desk is one big, huge, massive anime strip on one side. And on the other side I have a jet black with a circuit board, which I'm on a circuit board this desk pretty soon. But anyway, yeah, that's why I like the cardboard better. So with that being said, yeah, all the furniture in my place is all cardboard and flame resistance. Which I have people saying, well, your stuff will catch on fire. Your couch will burn up before mine will, because mine's flame resistant. Yours is not. You know how much money it would cost to get a flame resistant sofa? It is very expensive. So again, I like the fact that I can just easily take apart stuff, carry it, take it where I want to go to. At the end of the day, it's not heavy at all whatsoever. He's showing me next how to build a comfortable lounge chair all out of cardboard, with the docking station and lights and stuff, and all my stuff is cyberpunk stuff. Everything I have is cyberpunk. So, that's the beautiful thing about cardboard. And next, what I want to do is, I want to start making cardboard projection screens to add to my collection. That's my next stage in the translucent technology, which again is another technology we're working on, because ever since I saw that LG translucent screen where you can see right through with the frame on, I was like, oh, that is freaking amazing. I would love to have something like that. I got one over there. I have one now. And since cardboard is now, you can make it, well, we got our own solution to make ours weatherproof now. We can do all kinds of stuff with that. I built a birdhouse out of cardboard, weatherproof, and flame resistant on top of that. So we get the flam board, which is the stuff that they use for making it weatherproof. We buy it already, and when we pre-coat it with the coating that we had to make it weatherproof, and now it's flame resistant and water resistant. Now what I'm going to do here, okay, yeah, I'm going to show this off today. Things we're getting to work today, things have got to be done. This side. Put it on this side. Now I can hang this up a little better. Alright, this is something else I'll be working on today. So okay, at least I got the size built for this. This is that right there. I am right now working on using our technology mainly on the small projectors, because these things are fantastic compared to those. Yeah, big massive difference at the end of the day. These things accumulate a lot of heat. Even in eco mode, they still accumulate heat. On top of that, they're big, they're bulky, got a camera. Even the smaller ones, no, I want something like this. I want my stuff to work on this. So since already we can get this to operate at 50 lumens and a fully lit environment on the desk, I can run the entire desk off these. Oops, what was that that fell over? Oh, monitor. Now at 50 lumens, of course, that's pretty low. But our projectors we got, which are the QMEs, are roughly around 500 lumens. And that is more than enough power to run whatever the freak we want. And as I told you before, that the ad tech and the technology you see in front of you, it's only 10% completed. It's not done. So what you saw on there, that screen pull up all those images with the beads of water and all that, that's a 10% technology. That's nowhere near 100. It's not even completed yet. And when it reaches at 10%, we'll run that with no problem, and here with no problem. And that's the whole goal, It's not these projectors. The goal is those projectors because these things are amazing. Again, there's no weight to them. You can hang them up anywhere you want. You know how easy it is to mount to your ceiling? There's no problem whatsoever. Bum, bum, bum. Do we have one here? Well, we have it right there. Let me just put it over there. Let's see. So we're having conversations with myself back here, like, well, what did you put it over there for? All right, let me see what I need here. I need my bottle. I have a water bottle here. I have to fill up some water, and I want to put my screen up there with the projector. I'm never set up. That's the story of my life. I'm never set up for anything. It's like I like having fun with taking that container and throwing stuff in there. It looks like it's on fire when actually it's not on fire. Where are you at? Definitely, we need a charge. So this is a charge for this. Bring this over here. This is a charge. Definitely going to have to be moved. There's a mirror in the wall. I'm going to have enough room for you and you. I guess that I have in the home front is way bigger than this. This desk is nothing. Don't get me wrong. It's a big desk. It's very big. If I had gotten any other desk in here, it would never been able to fit half the stuff we got to do on a desk. Would have never happened. But the desk I got in my home front is huge. It's a big desk. I built it because I made it out of cardboard. I can build it anywhere I want to. If I wanted to get a desk like that made, it would charge me so much money. It's not even funny. Put LED lights and all that stuff on it. I got fans on the bottom half of it because, again, when I'm under the desk, it's hot and it keeps my legs nice and cool. I got them on the side base so it hits my feet. So if I'm in there wearing my sandals or Crocs or whatever, it keeps my feet nice and cool. I actually installed in a surge protector unit, which you can actually install that in. No problem. It's a plate that side to the side. And yes, the system is flame resistant, so I'm good on that. And that will allow me to run my charger for my stuff down at the bottom for my foot massager and all that stuff like that, so I can stay nice and comfortable as I work. I wanted to put that same setup here, but we couldn't because the desk was too big. So I have to use this one. I'm not complaining about it. It's big. It's huge. It's bigger than any of the desks I got that's in here, but I still like to have my own stuff in there. It would be really nice. And he saw the bookcase over there. He's like, oh, crap, you built a bookcase out of it. Because you know why? He's that type of person, too. He likes to build stuff out of next to nothing at the end of the day. He's one of those people, which is awesome. A person that thinks outside the box. A visionary that thinks outside the box. I know you guys look at it and go, oh, well, that's cardboard furniture. Yeah, guess what? Person made a cardboard bed. They make more money than you at the end of the day. You know what? They're actually rich. I actually researched the person who did it. It's a cardboard bed that they made. I'm getting one, by the way. But for people out there who talk trash and things, oh, this and that, they make more money than you. They make 7 figures. What are you making? For a person who's sitting there shooting down somebody else's dreams at the end of the day, what are you making at the end of the day? Yeah, this guy made a cardboard bed. He got rich off a cardboard bed. Imagine that. Interesting, isn't that? It's like the person got rich off a pet rock. Yep, everybody was sitting there. I bet you when he brought the idea up to people, said, you know what? I got this idea. I'm going to make a rock. And I'm going to call it the pet rock and make millions of dollars. And I bet you his friends were saying, you're a freaking idiot at the end of the day. But he's rich. Yeah. What about the guy who made toilet paper? You ever think about that when he brought that idea to the bank? I got this idea. And my toilet paper goes back a ways. So it ain't nothing new. And he goes, I got an idea of making a paper you wipe your bottom with. And I'm pretty sure they probably laughed about it. But look at it. Toilet paper is a $1 billion industry. It's a $1 billion business. What about the coat hanger? Someone came to an idea like, hey, I got this idea. I'm going to make something that you can hang your coat on, hang it up on, while you put it in the closet. Imagine that. How much coat hangers are worth now? Multi-billion-dollar business. So when people laugh at people who made what do you call it? The cardboard furniture, these guys are rich. What about here's my personal favorite, electricity. Oh, can you imagine back then someone saying, hey, electricity didn't even exist in. It ain't like you got this stuff existing already. This is when stuff didn't even exist. And I guess, William Penn comes and he says, I got this idea. You see that lightning cracking up in the sky right there? I'm that down here into a light bulb right here so we can have lights instead of using oil lights, because oil lamps were extremely dangerous. They would burn your face down in a hot second. Once those things fall over, the only thing you can do is run. There was no way to fix that one. So it's safer. We can bring that electricity here. Imagine how his mind must have worked. But you had a naysayer in there somewhere talking about, oh, that's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my entire life. And here you are, naysayer, enjoying the fruits of his labor of using electricity every single day, even to go online to cast insults at other people about what they do. And here it is, somebody came in and gave you the ability to do that. Of course, somewhere in that century, there was a naysayer just like you that basically, looked down on what they were doing. Good thing he didn't give up, wasn't it? Yeah, you'd be sitting in the dark right now. A naysayer. I actually looked that up too, the naysayer. It's actually a little history on them too. Trolls have been around for a very long time. Yes, they had. I told you. Biggest hater, the biggest troll on the planet is Satan. Satan is the biggest hater on the face of the planet. He is the biggest hater. He is. Yep, they hated on Jesus. You're part of that anarchy of groups. That's what you stand for. That's what you stand for. You go back to the time, even biblical time, even before that, you go back. When the snake entered into the Garden of Eden, that's what you are. You're part of all that. You can change. Anyone can change, but some people can't. Some people love to be haters at the end of the day. Good luck with that stroke, heart attack, gray hair, blood pressure, all that stuff that brings to it. Because I told you what hatred brings on. It brings on a lot of nasty health issues. Very nasty health issues. So, a person that doesn't have no hatred for you and you have hatred for them, you'll be gone before them. You'll be sitting out there cutting the grass one day and you'll get that sharp pain in your arm and then whoop-de-doo, sitting in a flashing truck with a bunch of lights going off and hearing this and guy sitting over top of you like, you still here? You still here? Talking to you back and forth. And you got this feeling that you're about to slip away. That's when you start having thoughts about, oh shoot, I'm not saved. I'm not ready to go. I haven't got my life together yet. Isn't that crazy how you can accumulate so much wealth on the planet, but when it's your time to go, you have thoughts that you haven't completed a lot of things you were supposed to do, and one of them is basically becoming a Christian, because you have no idea what's waiting for you on the other side. Of course, you got an idea, yes, but you don't want to be wrong about it, right? Well, they beg for that second more. They do. And you don't get it. Some people get it, some people don't. Some people do get second chances, some people don't get them. They'll beg for that second chance. Got a friend of mine, he's a doctor. Man, I'll tell you stories to make your hair stand up. That last look into someone's eyes before they're about to leave. So you never ever get used to it. You never get used to it. There's a difference between a Christian dies and a sinner dies. A Christian smiles when they're about to pass on because they know the next life. They've been waiting for it for a very long time to go home. They know that when they realize that this life is just passing through, they're not really home. We're just passing through. We're visiting. We know where our home is at. It's not here on this planet. So when it's time for a Christian to go, they smile because they're going home. A person that's a sinner, they fight. It's like watching a fish out of water. They fight because they're not ready to go. My mother smiled. When she died, she smiled. Yeah, she was happy. She was singing. She's going home. Makes you think of all the other people not ready to go. They don't sing. They fight it. Man, look at that. Translucent technology. Shall we be on the opposite side of this? Let's see, we're on what? What are we using on this one? Yep. And people say, you miss her? No, I don't. She went home. I wish I was there. Instead of being here, oh heck yeah, definitely. If Lord came to me and said, hey, you got a choice right now. You can finish this work at the end of the day, make this money, you can come with me. I'm gone. Bye. I'm gone. That's it. Bye. See y'all later. I'm out. No way in the world. Definitely. I'm definitely out. Ain't no way in the world. She'll never got to worry about the struggles of this world ever again. Never again. It's gone. Never, ever again. Ever. She made it. She made it. And us are here just waiting for our turn to go. Yeah. When my time comes, I'm going to smile too. Going home. I am going home. Alright, let me see what we got going on here. I have vamping. We gotta get it down lower. Lower! Why don't you just drop the whatchamacallit over there? There we go. Duh. There we go. See, whole desk can be operated at 50 lumens. 50 freaking lumens! Which means I can run my entire desk at 500 lumens easily. Those QE projectors are the size of a VCR tape. If you remember the VCR tapes, how they were. Yeah, they're about that size. Maybe a little smaller. That's it. I can run the entire desk off those easily. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Look out. Here comes the Spider-Man. Yeah, remember that song back in the day? Do-do-do. He's got radio. Do-do-do-do-do. People get sad and get upset. And that's one half of the family. They are sad and upset. The other half that are Christians are not sad, they're happy. She got to go where we want to go. Ain't nothing on this earth worth my time. I'm just here to do what I need to do. That's it. Everything will stay here. They can have it. I don't care. I want to go see Jesus. If you're not ready, then well, you need to get ready. Let me see what we got going on here. I'm going to go change this up. It's over here. So we got the trans screen here. We got it over there. Are we hooked up over there? What are we hooked up to over there? Okay, I'm going to do both of these. And we got to turn the lights on for this because the environment's way too dark for us in here. Cardboard projection screens. Cardboard screens. Cardboard screens. I can't wait to get my cardboard screen. I'm going to do mine real nice. I'm going to put a whole vine system around mine with flowers. And yeah, it's all going to be painted to glow in the dark. All those vines are going to look gorgeous. I'm going to put a nice black light underneath the bottom of it. It's going to be sick. I'll build a small prototype here. I'm going to do my cardboard screen. But yeah, I've been soaking this stuff in there since the garage. I've been soaking these square pieces in these huge capsules of water. See how long it takes for them to deteriorate. And man, I'm telling you, this new solution we got is fantastic. So instead of us spraying that on first and then spraying the screen paint on, it is screen paint. It's a new technology we developed for spraying on the screen to converting that cardboard surface into a weatherproof projection screen. Oh, that's the next level. Always on the next level. And people sitting there trying to worry about our black technology. We're engineering screens. Nah. All right, let me see where to go from here. Come on, man. Get it together, Bird. We got things to do. All right, let me see. Mr. Radio. Let me see what that bubble. All right. Yeah. That cardboard is amazing what you can do with it. Oh, let me show you right here. So I should have been showing this from the door. We usually have to show you this stuff because sometimes we have customers who don't know. But most of the time we do this because we got naysayers at the end of the day. And they always down everything. Literally, like Debbie Downer. Debbie Downer on freaking SNL. There's a character called Debbie Downer. They remind me of Debbie Downer. That's not possible. You can't do that. There's no such thing as a cardboard projection screen. Yes, there is. Actually, we made it first. I'll show you. Right over here. See right here we have typed in cardboard projection screen. Are those cardboard? No, that's definitely not cardboard. None of these are cardboard. These are actual projection screens. This, when we get done, our cardboards will look like this. Well, this is an actual cardboard project. This is an actual cardboard projection screen. That's mine right there. I built a 3-panel projection screen using our Crystal Edge Technology screen paint. Yeah, it had a screen paint there. It was actually kind of a dark gray. And we used it, and I found these boxes. This is the boxes I had when I moved into this place, that I used the boxes as a curved projection screen. And yep, there it is right there. That was 8 years ago. Told you some of our YouTube videos had like 300, 400K in views. Yeah. Yeah, showed people how to make a cardboard curved simulator racing screen out of cardboard. And guess who was in there talking all this trash? You naysayer. You was in there talking your trash, talking about, that's a stupid idea. Who would do that? Around 300 something K actually thought that was a good idea. Good thing we don't listen to you guys. Good thing no one listens to you guys. No one. I'm happy no one listens to you. If people listen to the naysayers down to time, we'd be in some jacked up situation. We wouldn't have electricity. We wouldn't have plumbing. We wouldn't have refrigeration. We wouldn't have air conditioning. Heck, half of the medical equipment we wouldn't even have. We wouldn't have anything if everybody listened to naysayers. Because you're all about that. Nah, it will not happen. It's not possible. No. No. Good thing no one listens to you guys. So I showed people how to easy take 4 boxes. These were our boxes that we packed our stuff in. And turn it into a screen. Projector we used was the VGA adapter. Because again, we don't use an HDMI. We don't have to use it if you don't want to. And this projector was, let me see if I got the model number here. Actually, get another one of these projectors. It was the VT 595 projector NEC right there. Right there, my projector. And then using a lens, which is just called a camera fisheye lens, to get the screen to expand out. You got to put the projector in 1610 to do it. It just shakes my head. They don't know how to use their projectors correctly. And we get that. So that lens that I got cost me roughly about 10 bucks on Amazon. It's called a fisheye lens. And you can basically, if you make a stand for it just right, which I did, you can put it right in front of your projector and it will expand your screen, giving you a kind of a 235.1, but it actually looks like you're stretching over 3 panels. And you can make your own game simulator, just like that, out of cardboard. There you go, naysayer. I should say the word in your face. Man, I was building stuff before you guys existed. Now I'm thinking all kinds of crazy stuff. Everything we do is next level. So from that demonstration, we just showed a whole bunch of people how to make a simple, easy cardboard 3-panel system setup that they can game off and use it on a projector that's 720p with using VGA. That's it. Cheap, easy to do. There's a cockpit view. See what we do at the end of the day? That's the kind of stuff we've been doing since day one. You know, you guys don't have any videos on this on your accounts like this because you always shoot it down before it even starts. Isn't that freaking cool? So you're going out and spending money for monitors and all this stuff, and then people were buying up our screen paint like crazy, and guess who came in upset and angry and bitter? You know who. Ooh, I cannot wait to get you in a courtroom. Oh, I took care of that today too, that's done. I'm giving a call tomorrow morning, make my appointment. Yeah, because he was jealous. Because you didn't think of the idea. Because your brain don't function on that level. Give me a minute. I gotta go, people. Hold on, I'll be right there. All right. Gotta go. That's my